Hey, we're live. Damn. Got audio. Starting to see some people hop in. Kevin Vivo 22, welcome. I like seeing new faces here. All right, we're gonna get right into it. This is an unscheduled stream, and the reason being is I've been fishing since Saturday, since the stream Saturday night. So this is Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday's lot. So what, 3 days? And lanterns popped up in the coin market, whatever it's called, the lucky coin packs. So this is just about grabbing those. Let's see what we can get in the packs, and let's take a haul for the last few days on the market. I'll probably not be playing head to head. This is going to be maybe an hour long stream, but this is going to be all about the market and where we're at, because I think there's been a lot of questions. I've been back reading all the comments on YouTube, and there's been a lot of questions about fishing and what's going on. So just want to kind of try it out today, and we'll see where we ended up with. So, let's see. I got a lot of stuff that's been selling. I haven't checked to see if anything's sold yet this morning. Thanks for the follow. I'm not even going to try to put a pronunciation to that. Yeah, the market's been crazy. So, let's see. Boy Inky, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. And I actually have a monitor in so I can see the notifications coming through. Another follow, thanks. All right. Let's just see where we're at with what's been selling. Again, just been fishing. Okay, this is really from like Sunday morning on, and I've held anything that was above 3,000. Anything below 3,000, I just grabbed. I've been selling silvers, a ton of silver, 69 rated. That's where all the money's at. And it's just because I have such a massive lot of silvers, it's been easy to get a ton. 91 Pellegrini and 400K. If you can grab it at 400K, that's great. That would be a great card to hold on to. I have several, but I've only been buying elites currently. So, like Dean sold, that was a fished card. 2,000, 10,000. That's my general for 69s. And then once one sold, then I would start to sell any more that I had. Apparently I didn't have any more Deans. So let's say Santos. One sold at 10,000. I knew they were starting to be bought. So I sold another. They were up to 51,000. This is just suggested pricing. 4 million yesterday. Nice. Okay, fishing, in short, is if you have a massive stock of players and you have multiple of any one card, what you do is you list them for a starting price that will at least double what you paid, and a buy it now where you feel the bot could purchase them and let you know that that is a rarity right there. That card is not, there's not a lot in the queue, which means the bot's buying at an extended price. So for me, I list silvers at 2,000, 10,000. Like you see here, the minimum price 2,000, sell price 9,999 on a 24-hour cycle. I list just one, maybe two, depending upon how many I have. If at any time during that 24-hour period the bot buys something, then you'll go in, check the suggested price, and list another. Wait 5-10 minutes, list another. Wait 5-10 minutes, list another. And just keep running it that way unless the bot starts buying. That's how you get these big prices. So let's see, there was Granell. I had a few golds we're grabbing. So like Magnasco, I sold Sirigu. I think I listed him too low though. I've been listing elites at 200,000, buy it now, $399, and he got grabbed on a bid there at the last couple of seconds. So there, like Gabe, he was going. I had a few of the Europa League players were going high. So there were definitely some elites that have been picked up. So Boyd, another one that jumped for 400,000, but I didn't have any additional. Jarstein, I got rid of that one too quick. I had him at 300,000, 599 on a 24-hour, and someone grabbed him at 300,000. I'm happy with the 300,000. That was one of the packed cards. How much do you buy 69s for? I buy only 800 coins or less. That's it. For 69 rated, I max it out at 800 coins. But at any given time, I usually have between 1,000 and 2,500 of them. All 21, welcome. Okay, Coleman went just minimum price. Again, these are all the elites are stuff that I bought for under 100,000. So like Holler, that's like a 60 to 70,000 coin card right now that you can buy, and the bot grabbed him for 400,000. So that was a good profit. And then once the bot grabbed that first one at 400,000, I was able to list another, and it suggested, and sold one for 567 for a card that I didn't pay more than, probably 80K for. So, and then, okay, here you go. Herrera got bought by the bot at 10,000. And 10,000 for Herrera. I threw another one in the market for suggested, and then they started to get picked up for 55,000. That's great. Let's see. Do you buy all silvers or for any other that you skip? I will buy any 69 rated silver. Any 69 rated silver, but I try to keep my numbers minimal, like no more than maybe 10 to 12 of any one card. If I have like 20 of somebody, it's really tough to get rid of them. Now, here's a crazy one. This one was up to 47,000 the other day, and I had a ton of them and couldn't get rid of them. So as you look here, you can see I dumped a ton, and then they started to drop to 42,000. Bartels went up 55,000. Those, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Barabia, they went down from, I think I was getting, close to 50? 47, then he went to 42. Then as the day went on, he dropped down to 29. I had so many of those I was trying to get rid of. You got 100K out of those. I never saw them go up to 100K, but I had dumped all these probably on Monday. Let's see, where's some bigger coins coming in? There you go. Durson went up to 62,000. 60,000 for Enriquez. Okay, 46,000 for Ninkovic. These I think were yesterday. See, Barabia at that point had dropped all the way down to 13,000. But then again, it's a card I didn't pay more than 800 coins for. I'm not going to complain about 13,000. 2,069s in total. That's good. See, I think right now I'm probably around that range too. What do you mean by flip the market? Which are the best players for investments? All the players. Right now, because the market is in a trough, you can pretty much buy anybody at minimum price and turn it into a profit. Like Cameron started at 10,000, he started to get bought. He went from 20 up to 57, up to 61. Nelson at 10, but I think I only had one. Then Guillermo, he jumped in at 400,000, and I only had one premium version. I didn't have any more. Now, there's one I didn't catch in the beginning. Delafeu, he went up to 400,000, and I had a ton and couldn't get the bot to buy anymore. So I got stuck with several of those. 80,000 Barbet, he went up, way up. So he was at 10,000, and within an hour, he was up to 80,000. Impacts, thanks for the follow. Okay, so there's the end of it. Let's just see what we did. Now, again, this is Fishing Haul from... okay, so when you fish, they never sell. How many are you listing? Because you can't just list 20 cards or 100 cards or even 200 cards. You've got to fish heavy. When I list 69 rated silvers, I'll list 500-600 cards at a time. Let's see if somebody had sold, or if these, okay, these are dismissed. Okay, the silvers are starting to dismiss out. That's what this is. Yeah, if you don't have that many, it's going to be tough. Auto clicker to list them all? No. Boy Inky, thanks for the Twitch Prime subscription. That is highly, highly effective. You'll definitely get notifications with that. Thanks. It's very much appreciated. Another follow, Blair7. It's a good stream this morning. No, I don't use any kind of auto clicker, and I don't automate any of this. I just have to do it by hand. I'll show you. We'll relist the golds that just timed out. Okay, so we're just going to select all these. We're starting at 140,000. We'll see where we get up to, and then we'll spend all that money this morning. We're just grabbing everybody. There's a bunch of those elites in here, so they'll definitely go up. Now here's another thing. Since I sold 100 and some cards, I've definitely got room to buy more. Okay, I'm not worried about any of these golds that popped up. More than likely they're between 2 and 10,000 coins, so I'm not going to be too excited. Okay, 6.1 million. Not bad for 3 days of running the market. Okay, flipping, market manipulation. It's if anyone says they're doing it, if they're actually doing it, it's a very quick way to get a terms of service violation. And first they'll do a temporary ban, then they'll eventually just remove your account. What market manipulation is forcing the queue to auto buy by overpaying for cards to trigger the bot to buy more that you have listed. It's bot triggering, and mathematically you end up getting stuck with more cards than you spend. So it's a pyramid effect. It's been bannable for season after season after season. Yes, it's always been bannable. Market manipulation it's actually specifically listed in the terms of service. It is an unfair advantage and manipulating the mechanics of the game. So I definitely don't recommend it. I've done videos on it in the past that have been kind of questionable and may have gotten me in a little bit of trouble just because I wanted to show that it doesn't work. Oh yeah, it's written. I mean, I've done videos on it. It's not hard to do, but mathematically it's a pyramid scheme, which means you have to spend more to push the market into a range where bot will overpay for cards. When they added suggested pricing, now what phishing is you're not manipulating anything. You're waiting until the queue runs low, not because you've bought all the cards in the market, but you're waiting until the queue runs low and the bot has to fill it back up, and then you dump your cards in when the bot is buying. And phishing, it's just putting feelers out there to find out when the bot's queue is low. That's what phishing is. It's not market manipulation. The market is just doing what it's doing. You're just cashing in when you catch that moment. If you have 200K, should I buy silvers? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What's the best way to grind right now? 69 rated silvers. I mean, if you just saw, I got rid of a few elites, but that was all silvers. 6 million since Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's Wednesday morning. 3 days, 3.5 days, 6 million. That's not bad. I think this is more cards getting timed out. Okay, the 68s are coming in. Okay. All right, so we got 6 million. The big thing I wanted to do right now is lanterns. Okay. Where are we at? Not the store. How many lanterns do I have? None. I need to go grab them. That's right. Lucky Shop lanterns. Here you go. This is why we've been holding on to these lucky coins. How come my 69 silvers don't go up in price and stay under 900? Because you don't have enough. It is all about the variety. I probably have 700 different silvers that I have never seen their price go up yet. But I have 20 silvers that I made 5 million on. The key for this, it's guerrilla investing. You need, can I suggest a few silvers? All of the silvers. I don't think you're understanding what I'm talking about. You need to buy thousands of them at 800 coins apiece. So if you buy, when I initially started it, I spent $1 million. I probably have 2 million coins invested in silvers. The problem is when you have more than 1,000 of anything, you have to keep listing and keep things in the market listed so you don't time out or get locked out of your account. Okay, we're down to 260 coins. Hopefully some of these will grab coins. So here, let's just look. I'll just give you an idea. You saw the ones that bought. What am I drinking right now? This is black coffee. It's 10 in the morning for me. Okay, yeah, any 69 rated silvers, you don't care what they are, you don't care leagues, none of that, nothing makes any difference whatsoever. So here's what I've got listed. So the most of this stuff, we'll go through all the dismissed golds and the dismissed 68s and below. This was just stuff. Okay, so here's all the elites that are timing out here in the next hour. This is all my fishing elites. See, they're all 200,399, and it's just one of every card. Except, like, this one's got static and dynamic, animated and non-animated. But it's just one of each card, unless I have premium and standard. Okay, so we'll get through all of the elites. Now, here's the silvers that I still have listed that end in 8 hours. And this is just a couple. There's 3 basalt or 4, 5. I must have 20 or 30 of those. These are just, most of them are just one of each of these. And you can see here I'm still in the C's. There's probably over 1,069 silvers listed. That's where you're at. So you have to have a wide variety. And if you look, these are the most I have here. Like, let's find one that has 2 or 3. Okay. Let's see how many of that card I still have here. And that'll tell you what. There. That's why I'm listing 3 of them. Oxlane Chamberlain 93. He is awesome. Is it time to consolidate skill boost? I have to an extent. Just a little bit. The reason I didn't do ultimate Mane is because his shot power is shared with my Shaqiri. That's it. I've got a few that I'm doubling up on, but mine's a full Liverpool squad, so I'm kind of stuck on how much consolidation I can do. But this Oxlade Chamberlain, that card is fantastic. If he pops back up in the coin packs, it would definitely be time to grab some. Okay. Let's see. We now have 10 lanterns, which is 5 packs. Let's see. I think. Let's say 7. I think I'm opening 7 packs out of 5. So that means I need an additional 4 lantern points coming back. Bonus lantern points. So let's see. Lucky coins. Okay, I'll take the lucky coins. If we get enough lucky coins, we can open more. Okay, that's one of my lantern points. I need 4. Okay, I can open a Zodiac player. That's good. Not getting many lantern points back. Envelopes, I don't really need envelopes. Uh-oh. Not going as well as I was hoping. Yeah, I'd love to pack another CR7. Boost. I can't remember what boost I need right now. Another lantern point. Okay, I'm up to 6 packs. Damn, only 6. Okay, I'm not going to complain about it. Let's see what we can do with it. Oh, I can open a Zodiac player. Let's see what we get. How much was I short? Let's see. Oh, 40. Lucky. Damn. 40 short. Okay. So let's see. I'm 2 away from a guaranteed player, which at least gets me Maguire. Nice. That I'm happy with. That's good. That reset my thing. Oh, 750 skill boost from that's hiding behind there. Wait a minute. Use Zodiac tokens on the exclusive rewards and fill the Zodiac fortune meter for a guaranteed Zodiac player. I thought once I got a player that Zodiac cycle reset. Apparently not. So that means... Well, that means if I open 2 more Zodiac cycles before this thing ends up, then I'll at least get Maguire or Milik. Okay, so that's the goal is another 185 Zodiac tokens before this thing is done. Just curious what... Yeah. He should be worth more than that. Come on. Is audio messed up? Are we losing audio? Okay, the plan right now is to eventually... I got a new microphone I want to order. I just have to grab it. Does anybody know who the player of the month is going to be? Yeah, I think... Immobile, I think that's what I'm seeing. I don't have any... It is confirmed? That's good. Okay, so... We got 6.3 million. Let's spend some money. That's what I want to do. Let's spend some money today. Okay, now I'm still grabbing elites, but here's something. I've got a full list of elites that I'm tough on fishing, and the reason being is because I only have 1 each of them. So I've got a list of who I want to buy, but I don't want to pay any more than 100,000 coins for them. So I'm looking at the other computer screen, and these are players that I want to grab today, but I don't want to pay more than 100,000 for anybody. just going to buy one each unless the price is right. I need static on this. Oh, they've come down in price. I couldn't grab these the other day at this value. So we're going to grab 2. Again, I'm just working off of a list. How many elites, what price to list them for. If it's like Lunar New Year elites, you're not going to sell them. I have all my Lunar New Year elites listed. I list all of them. And I just do it just to make room in my reserves. I'm not going to sell any of them. You're going to have to wait on those. Yeah, if you got base cards and they're below 84, like 80 to 83, I'm fishing them at 200,000 starting price. Buy it now, $3.99. And that's been working. Okay, so I grabbed Bailey. Who do I got? Alberto, this is a team of the week. None in the market. Just the one. Okay, we'll wait on him. How good do you think is today's red envelope player? Who? Oh, wait. Ah. Q reset. Nice. Okay, so we're moving on. Patagna. There we go. Again, these are just... I mean, I don't necessarily... The guys that I'm buying, it has nothing to do with me thinking they're going to be an investment. It's just that I only have one each of these players, and I hate not having more. I need premium. Nothing in the 100,000 range. Nope. Moving on. I need premium on this. Here we go, 92. See, when I checked yesterday for these cards, I couldn't grab any of these in this range. Two lanterns for envelope. Team of the week, Firmino, center forward. Depends on how high he is. That would be interesting. Personally, I would grab lanterns. I'm not grabbing any players out of red envelopes. I'm getting players if they're there, but for lucky coins, I'm just waiting for lanterns. I have Chamberlain, so I'm not that worried. But right now, once he pops up in there, his price drops, and if you can afford to buy him, then will be the time to buy him. And just hold your lucky coins for lanterns, because you get more of a return out of it that way. Dumfries, which is such a terrible name. What am I doing wrong here? Let's see. Is he not 82? He's 82, right? Oh, he's a right back. That would be why. Damn, why is his value up so high? Whew. He's outside back, that's why. Just need static. I don't want to do it, but I'm just going to do it just to get him off my list. Yeah, he's a strong player. Chamberlain's price. I didn't look to see where he was at when he was up the last time. these cards that I'm grabbing right now, they're not worth any more than I'm paying for them. But the reason I'm grabbing them is I don't like to only have one of any elite. I like to have multiple. And I've got a list of elites that I'm only sitting on one each of. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to duplicate all of my investments. And I don't like to pay more than $100,000 for these. That way, if I'm fishing with somebody at $400,000 and somebody gets bought, I have another one in reserve to be able to dump. Okay, a few more. We'll buy two. Ooh. These came way down in price. Any defender under 100K is definitely going to turn a profit eventually. Now, I will put this in here. It's not confirmed yet, but according to discussions on Discord from EA developers, they are weighing the option of SBCs in the spring. That's what we're kind of looking at and hoping for. There is a definite discussion going on right now. If we can get SBCs into the game, any of these that we've been buying right now, I need a premium. Where's a premium? Are there no premiums in here? Under 100? Come on. At least one. Ooh, for 78, I'll take it. If SBCs pop up, it'll be a game changer for anybody who has 500 or more elites. I honestly don't even know how many I have right now. If I had to guess, I'd say I'm between 500 and 750 elites. Just grab one of each. $63,000, $60,000, we'll take it. Okay, we're doing good. We're filling out these cards that I'm missing. Can you get Darmian right back? 80. Party team of the week. I've got a ton of party team of the week. What I'm grabbing here, these are just cards that have sold all, but I don't have enough to be able to fish with. I just don't like having singles. I like to have multiples. At least a few of any given card. And that goes for static and dynamic. Like right now I'm looking for this. There we go. 77. I'll just take one unless another one pops up. Ooh, there's a few. I don't suggest you buy a ton of these. How do I have patience to list 500 cards? 500 cards. If I was only listing 500 cards, I would be ecstatic. It's more like 2,500 cards. What do I need? I need premium. We're not going to worry about 10,000. If I can grab premiums for 78,000, 80,000, I'm grabbing them. 3 more. And again, this is just my OCD. Matty Lund. It depends on which market you're in. That it may be jumping right now. It's not in mine though, or I would have sold one. I'm enjoying this because when I checked all these yesterday, I couldn't find all these cards that I'm grabbing right now. I couldn't get yesterday for under 100,000. That's why they're still on the list. Stupid. Someone mentioned, I was reading on YouTube, and someone mentioned this card. If it was a good investment because of how cheap you can buy them right now. And I definitely think it is. If you can get this card for under 70, I still use this card. And at this price, these are definitely, I feel this is going to go back up in value. Not because of the fishing, but I think if we have anything that's Liverpool related coming forward that requires any kind of players like this, these will go up in value. This is one of the few cards that I'm just going to grab multiple of just to have. So that gives me 6. 8's a good number. 7, 8. My last card that I need to buy. Which is crazy because I couldn't buy this card yesterday for under 100. Is there a website or a list with all the players in the game? I'm sure you could go through FIFA renders. I don't know how efficient that would be. But as far as I know, that's pretty much the only option. Okay, so now we spent a bunch of coins. What we do? Spent 3 million on elites so I can have all my duplicates back. See, as you're going through that, this is the stuff that I have another one listed in the market. So I have at least one more in reserve here. In case that one that's fishing gets sold, I've got another player to throw in. The Serie A Zapata will rise, maybe. I'm not buying that card based on an assumption that it'll eventually go up. I'm buying it on the opportunity to have multiple so that if he does go up, I have another one to sell. If you have 1 million coins, what to invest in? I'd probably, if it was me, I would spend 500,000 of it on 69 rated silvers, and then spend the rest on elites if you can get them for under, let's say, 40,000. And we'll look. We're going to do a 50,000 coin search. Now here's where the annoying part is. The way this works is you have bot placeholders, stuff that's been sitting here in the queue that's empty and dead, that's already been purchased. And you see those. So if I refresh, it's the same set of cards. But if the bot is listing on a 5-minute queue, if you continue to refresh until you hit the re-up, I have 40 Bonucci at 500k average price. How much will you go up? I'm not sure he will go up much over it. It depends. I mean, the value will go up based on his XP rating. I don't think that's going to be a card so many people are going to be buying to put in their team that his value will raise. His value may go up. If you're talking team of the year, I'm assuming you are, because that's the one everybody was buying because he was so cheap. The value may go up. I don't see it going up any higher than, let's say, 600,000 or 700,000. Any of those. I mean, they're not gonna. I don't see them breaking $1 million at all. Which is why I have a hard time buying some of those players. Even elites. When you buy elites at $1 million, I'm hoping to get $2 million out of them. That's my range. I don't buy anybody that I can't double their value. There's an old stand-up comedian 20 years ago. He would come out on the stage and he would talk about like money-making schemes. He had a whole stand-up bit based on it. And one of his... See, here we go. Now the bot has refreshed. Time to buy. I'm just going to grab a few. These are mostly lunar. This is just stuff I want to grab and add that I can get this cheap, under 50,000. Got to grab them fast because it's going to dump out. Here, look at that. Oh, it's timed. Damn it. I may already have missed it. Does that go? Refresh, see if anybody's still in here. Damn it. I was talking and missed it. There you go, 45. $50,000. If I can grab 50,000 coin elites, I'll do that all day long. Especially if we're right about the whole SBCs. Squad building challenges come back. The value of these elites that you're buying right now for under 100,000 or under 50,000 in this case, that value is going to go up so high. Last year when, or 2 seasons ago when they released squad building challenges, any elite you had that you had been holding on to, waiting for it, jumped in value up to 200,000 to 500,000. The dumbest, most random, it didn't matter what it was, because people needed them to finish their squad building challenges to be able to... Back then it was for icons. Squad building challenges are irrelevant this season since every card virtually is tradable. That makes 0 sense. What would tradability on cards have anything to do with squad building challenges? They were tradable for squad building the first 2 seasons they were released. Okay, see, now I'm back into the refreshing mode, looking for that next queue window. I'm assuming it's on a 5-minute cycle, but I don't know. So, squad building challenges, the only time... 81 Lunar New Year. Let's see. We'll search it. Are you looking for a low price or just to see where he's at in my market? 82,000, 77,000. premiums in that range. Masters under 400K, is that good? That would be unbelievable if you were getting Masters that cheap. Let's see. Yeah, see, I don't think I've grabbed a Master below 500,000. I think the queue for the Masters is much longer. So I'll have to refresh quite a bit. Are we in the same market? There's 3 global markets. My league, through league chat on WhatsApp, we've divided it up to figure out which one's in which market so that we can jump on anybody that we see that's being sold for a high value in coins. Because we're all fishing just different areas. What do I have this set at? 750? Let's go 850 just to see if we can reset. 805. Now, I would buy any defender that popped up in that range. Even these at 850 for a midfielder, or 805 for a midfielder, that's not a bad deal. I think you can probably get them cheaper. But I'm not above spending that. We'll buy one. We'll buy 2. Okay, and I'm down to 2 million. Let's see. Sabitzer for 420. I would be very happy with that. Right now, I'm not getting anything. Oh, wait. Here we go at reset. Nope, out of coins. Okay, so now 521,000. What sold there? Was it a 68? No value in those. Okay, so I wanted to show you how I do the listing. We'll do that next. And yes, you have to sit here and dismiss all this shit. It takes forever. So time consuming. So pointless. If your dismissing takes very long, reset, delete the game, or not delete the game, quit the game, restart, and just try to reconnect to the network. Sometimes it's your Wi-Fi, sometimes it's just FIFA Mobile network. I've got it where you'll get to a point and you click it and then it's a spinning wheel of death, and then you click it, spinning wheel of death. And if that happens, I'll quit the game, reset, just to try to grab it. And sometimes the connection will change and I'll be in good shape. Okay, I'm not playing any head-to-head right now. I want to see about the market. Where are we at? 79 rated. That's what I'm trying to get rid of. Check my estimated prices just to see. I don't think anybody's going to have anything because this is stuff I just listed. Now, I'm not buying any golds right now. I'm just trying to dump it. How good is Matip 95? He's a strong card. He will finish with a head or a bicycle on corners. That's where I use him the most. When will I sell that Neuer? Long after the event is over. Probably maybe 2 to 3 weeks from now. Same time I get rid of Ronaldo. So, for these, I'm listing, this is an arbitrary value that I feel like he should be worth. Just one. Not 100,000. Now, these are just stuff I packed through Team of the Week, so I'm not that big a deal. Okay, so now 73 to 70. We'll just do that range. These, I'm going to fish on a 24-hour cycle, same as I do the 69s. 2,000 to 9,999 on a 24-hour cycle. One of each, so if I have a duplicate, he doesn't get listed. And if your connection isn't going this fast when you try to list these, I've been there. It happens to me. It depends on where I'm at. Depends if I'm on LTE or I'm on Wi-Fi. And sometimes you just, if it's going really, really slow, I don't mess with it. Woltran, how's it going? Uh-oh, where was he at? Okay. Woltran, I added you to my hosting list. So when you're on and I'm not here, I've got it running. Gold are also good like silvers. Yeah. Sometimes they're better than silvers, but it's very rare. I've always had the best luck in the silver range. Seasons past, before the suggested price was added, and you actually had to search their value to find what you could sell them for, I made the most out of silvers. I couldn't get anything out of golds. The value never went up. But with the new system and the way the bot works now with the suggested price and the fishing method, I've definitely had more luck fishing with 69 rated than anything else. I don't bother with 68 or below. All the 68s I still have, and below are stuff that I've grabbed to just test it. Stuff like that. Are Lunar New Year cards more profit or base ones? I get a lot more profit out of base cards and much more than I do out of Lunar New Year. But or eventually it may change. Some people hate me because I said anytime I don't like idiots. I don't like stupid people, so it kind of all works out in favor. I lost my 110 overall team 5 days ago, so I made a new account and will make a full Bayer Leverkusen team. How did you lose your 110 team? Woltran, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, anybody that's streaming right now with Twitch and heavy into it, we're trying to generate this support system and get as many people over here as we can to Twitch. I'd really like FIFA Mobile to make something strong out of this. Someone was on it and sold all my players. How in the hell did someone get into your account? Create a tournament. I know we've let's see, Ruben Stopty, we've been talking about it, and Abatic, about putting some kind of tournaments together with some YouTubers. I definitely want to do it. I think we have to find a time when we're all together. If you can only have 100 players for fishing, what is your distribution going to be? What do you mean only have 100 players? 100 different players? Or 100 cards? For example, 169s and 900 golds. Oh, if we say 1,000 players, if we're only going to have 1,000 players. for me, I'm the only reason I have those gold players is they're left over from when I was doing using them for XP. That's why I still have them, and I just don't want to burn them into XP because you do get the bot to pay 10,000 for them every once in a while. But I've had the most luck over the last month. I stay primarily 100% 69 rated or elite or higher. That's it. That's the only place I'm dealing with. Didn't I collect all those? Apparently not. Okay. So these are all 68. We have to do that next. Thought I grabbed all these, but apparently I missed a few. Okay, I don't know how someone was on my account. It happened to me last year too. 32-player tournament in one league. I would do it. I would definitely get into that. I mean, I'm head-to-head is not my strong suit in this game, especially if I'm streaming. I have a hard time multitasking because I constantly am reading the chat. But if we're going to do something like that, I would do it. I would do it just to be involved. Okay, let's dump the 68s and I'll do the same thing. Is that all the 68s that I have? That goes all the way down. Now you'll watch. I'm fishing 68s just to dump them and get rid of them. I need to get rid of a lot of players to make room for buying more elites. And the other thing about having a full reserves is this crap. Dealing with maxing out your numbers. And I need to get my numbers down so I can get rid of a lot of stuff. 1,300 players in the parking lot. Those 68 won't go away. I know. If I could just dump them for 600 coins, I would. But the part of my brain that won't allow me to actually use them as XP. That's why they're still sitting there. Maybe I should just dump them. Tired of dealing with them. And I need to make room for players. So now would be the time. Let's get rid of the 68s. 68 and below are going bye-bye. I need to make room. I'm tired of only having 100 open slots when I go to do this. Where are we at? Right there. Oh, this feels so good. Probably pissed away some coins, but I think I'm okay. Let's see. Some money-making tips. I'm always down for money-making tips. I'm glad you list me as one of the smart peoples. Okay, so now it's midfield. So is it confirmed that we're getting a Firmino center forward card in Team of the Week? I mean, that would have to be based off the Southampton game. Any master you're sniping or buying for under 750k is going to turn you a big profit, and that is I would call that a win. Oh, I love emptying the space out. Let's see. I haven't put any XP into him. Let's stick with Van Dijk. I want to get him up to 100 before I go any farther. I'm trying not to put any coins into any kind of training right now. No training at all. The reason being is once I have coins right now, I'm buying players. I'm not doing anything else. Now, are there any... Do I have any 60 rated goalkeepers? Okay, Kelly. We'll sell Kelly. Oh, I love that. So nice. See ya, Kelly. Boom. Now I've got room. Room to grow. Let's see. How much do I have? That got me down to 1,078 players plus everything in listed. So that means I'm probably around 2,500 players, which is better and much easier to work with. Let's see. How many elites do I have? 428 plus about 200 to 300 listed. So between 600 and 700 elites. I'd like to have 1,000 elites or more by the end of this. You have over 1,500 gold. You see something about buying golds under 1.2. What should I do with them? Keep listing them. You can always lower the value if you've bought them at, let's say, 1,200 coins a piece. You can do buy it now for 2,000 and list their starting price at 1,500 just to see what you can dump. You can always use them for XP if you just need to make room. That's the only time I would do it, though, is if I'm trying to make room for, let's say, other investments, elites and masters, that kind of stuff. Oh, well, hell. Gotta do this again. I was thinking I was done. I see you guys sending the match request, but I'm going to hold off on match requests right now. Just trying to get this market stuff out of the way. I appreciate the requests coming through. And normally I would play, but I'm kind of targeted focus right now. Loot a bank to buy Ultimate Team of the Year cards. Now, I've been playing around with the thought of getting Ultimate Mane, but when you look at his stats, the increase in the increase in his stats compared to the standard Team of the Year isn't enough for me to constitute spending the money. I just can't bring myself to do it. I think I looked the other day. I could get him for about 26 million. That's the only one I would really want. Oh, I would take Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yeah, high shot power. Well, that's the difference. Is his standard has the shot power and the long shot. The ultimate doesn't. And if I'm playing off of the back post, yeah, he's not that cheap. If I'm playing off the back post, I don't want... I'm not worried about finesse. I'm not worried about his curve. I'm going to use long shots and shot power. That's kind of why I'm kind of holding away from it. What's your take on Pulisic Flash card for investment? Following the price dump. Okay, now if you've been around and paid attention to when I bought him during the flash, I grabbed him right away, ended up selling him when his value went up. I think I made between 6 and 8 million on him. It was a really good investment, but I think now it's kind of run its course. It was a great card. I used it for a while, but if you can get him cheap, maybe he'll come back. The problem, though, is if he comes back, it'll be because the bot is buying him, not because his rarity has moved up. Because if we get what we think, with perks being added and an increase in chemistry, the older cards are going to drop in value a bit because they don't hold the chemistry stats that the new cards have. And you're seeing team of the week cards. Let's see, what are the team of the year? Are they 19? 21. 21 for the team of the year, 23 for the ultimate. With those numbers, you really have to consider EA is going to increase the chemistry from 170 way up. I'm guessing like 225, 220 once the perk upgrades come back. I mean, a lot of us are sitting on an assload of perk points. I mean, at 2,700 perk points just from playing League versus League, trying to get ready for the next one. I mean, at that point, if they release a whole new row of perks, I mean, most of the guys in my league can pretty much claim everybody. I mean, I could almost dump. I really don't think this entire whole thing is more than 2,700. And once you claim all that and max out all your perks, and your chemistry is pushed out that far, some of these older players like my Shachiri that's 13, that's going to cause me problems. Yeah, I'm waiting for the new chem update. I'm waiting for perks to come back. That's a big opportunity for a lot of us. So, but for me right now, I'm not putting any money into my team. Turkish. Actually, I can understand everything you're saying. I think you're good. My league is not full, but we are kind of. It takes a while. Stupid Mike. Still? Okay, I can't. It's better? Okay. I can't tell if the mic problem is a cord problem or the mic problem, but I'm going to get a new cord one way or the other. A new mic. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to end it. Now that the mic's fixed. Just because I need to take a break, and we've got Team of the Week coming up this afternoon. Hopefully, Player of the Month, and we should be in good. We should be in good shape. Yeah, if it's the cable, maybe I'll just replace the cable, but I still want a new one. Okay, who am I rating? Who are we rating? Who's on? Everybody's offline. I'm all about rating somebody. Who do we want to go and rate? Star Pass is coming back too. Okay, we're getting ready. We're going to raid somebody. Okay, let me know who's online. Who are we going to raid? Perfect. Here we go for the raid. Nice. All right, thanks for hanging out today. We'll end it there. I appreciate everybody stopping in. And as long as you guys keep watching, we'll keep making videos. Thanks for watching. Maybe check out one of these other videos next. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Visit my site, finallyhesleeps.com, for daily posts about FIFA Mobile and other various brain vomit. Plus, if you get really bored, you can find merchandise and my latest comedy album, Life Before the Internet, at the links below. Like, down at the bottom, those links.